Hey, it's Coco the Love Witch. Today I wanted to talk to my helpless babes about how to stop falling for someone's romantic potential. First up, communication is not always key. Sometimes we get wrapped up in a person's words and try to hold them accountable to the things they say. This is fine under normal circumstances when their actions line up with their words. But when dealing with someone who lacks integrity, it's a recipe for disappointment and heartbreak. What someone says they will do and what they actually do has to line up. Sometimes a person might come through on the plans that they have for you, but you might feel like it's always too late or it's not enough when they do it. Sometimes they might not even come through for you at all. So it's up to you to practice discernment with a person, all right? That means you have to know how to read between the lines when things look very blurry and very unclear. Second point, patience is not a virtue. The worst thing you can do while dating someone you really see potential in is get used to the idea of waiting for another long wait. That's when someone keeps you waiting for an ounce of attention only to keep you waiting days or weeks more for just another ounce. Ask yourself why you feel like this person deserves your patience. The alternative is not to become impatient toward everyone in the future, but again, to use discernment to see if your patience is being taken for granted. See if your patience will be better invested on waiting on someone completely different to enter your life. That way you can drop this person's potential and empty promises and get used to a life where a person means what they say and demonstrates through words, actions, and accountability that they want to be there for you. The third thing I want to address is that confusion does not need to be decoded, okay? I'm going to ask you some questions. Do you genuinely feel confused or on the fence about somebody? Do you resort to straining your brain to remember the tiny details that makes them a decent person toward you with potential? Ignoring the fact that this person constantly leaves you confused and hanging on to an uncertain future with them is not healthy. It can make you lose out on spending time getting to know a person who's a much better fit for you. If someone constantly leaves you confused and you have to brainstorm to figure out what they meant or why they did something the way that they did it, you're falling into an emotionally manipulative trap. Last but certainly not least, know your limits and expectations. I cannot stress this point enough. If you're dealing with a new person, you have got to be sure about what your deal breakers are. Even if you don't have any other options and this is the one person who's giving you any bit of attention, you have to know when you reach your limit with someone. And if you're not sure when that limit has been reached, you could book a Venus reading with me to help you get some amazing boundaries set up with these new potential lovers that are coming into your life. If this is a long-term person you're dealing with, the same rules apply. Don't get caught into an emotionally manipulative trap by thinking you have to reset your limits and decrease your expectations simply because you've got years invested with this person. Your time is yours alone. You could do with your time whatever you please. Alright, so I'm gonna wrap this up here. I hope this video was super helpful for anybody out there struggling with hanging on to someone's potential rather than what they're truly showing you. If you need help getting your love life in order, I encourage you to book me for a Venus reading. It's a one-on-one session, okay? We go over your natal chart, we assess it, we go over your habits and relationships and dating, and the best way for you to move forward with getting the love life you want and deserve. I've used this Venus reading on lots of women and have helped them go from no dates, no relationships to 3 dates in a weekend. They out here manifesting sugar daddies that take them on dates on yachts and stuff like that. Manifesting boyfriends, manifesting live-in boyfriends. They get married. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. If I didn't stress privacy and confidentiality, I would show y'all the pictures of all these women whose life has like leveled up, bossed up, glowed up. They got their rings on, like they are really doing their thing. Or women who haven't been in relationships in years and years and years, finally getting into like a happy relationship that's worth their time. Alright, so I have a few slots available throughout the week, so hit the linktree/IcyWitchBae and get to booking, alright? Like I said, I've helped so many women build their self-worth up and find lasting relationships that turn to engagement or moving in with a lover, especially after these people have had long unlucky streaks in love. Alright, so I hope my helpless baes are starting to feel less helpless and more empowered as I share these videos with you. I cannot wait to hear from you. Shoot me a DM if you have questions prior to booking your reading, alright? Bye, I'll see y'all later.